Hello, everyone. Mike Sandoval with Remax Gold, and I'm with Jeff Silver, Big Valley Mortgage. Jeff, how's it going?
I'm going great, Mike. Howdy.
Howdy. So, Jeff, tell me about what you think is going to happen mortgage interest in 2026.
It's a good question. It's loaded. There's a lot of things happening right now. Being January 8th, right now we're just barely a week, just over a week.
Scratching the surface.
Yeah, scratching the surface of 2026. It's amazing how quick time goes. We ended the year last year with rates getting softer. In other words, getting better. Okay. So rates started going down a little bit towards the end of last year. Hitting the 6 mark, 6.125, 6%. I even did a loan, a VA loan at 5.75.
Amazing.
Which was, that the people were very excited about that.
I would imagine.
Which I'm happy. I'm happy to see people excited about that type of rate because these really are normal rates. The 3%, not normal. 8%, not normal. I mean, the normal rate should be in the 6s. And now I see the market going towards probably 5.5 as a basement number.
Okay.
5.5 to 6.
Do you think we'll hit that early in the year, later in the year? I mean, we don't know, but what's your feel?
Yeah, it's really tough because there's a lot going on in the world right now. As you know,
of course,
things are happening in South America. There's talk about a
lot of stuff happening.
A lot of things. I know
right now.
Yeah, we want to stay out of the politics of it, but politics does have to do with or rates are affected by political decisions made. Some are positive, some are negative, the decisions that are made, but I think overall they're made for the betterment of the whole, regardless. So I kind of see rough waters as we go, but I do know that there's a lot of pressure to keep the Fed rate down.
Okay.
But as you know, when the Feds lower their rate doesn't necessarily mean the mortgage rates go down.
That's the bank rate, right? Exactly.
Right. The mortgage rates are affected more by the Wall Street bond market.
Right.
The investors that are willing to invest their money at certain rates.
Correct.
And they have choices. They can invest their money elsewhere. I mean, look at the stock market. The stock market had, I don't know how many record highs in 2025. They're in the 40s, I think.
Right.
45, 47, something like that. Yeah. How many times it
something crazy.
It went over the ceiling of the the Dow.
Yeah.
And that's huge because that side of the market, stocks are always in competition with bonds, and the bonds is where our rates come from.
Correct.
So when the stock market is going up, that puts pressure on the bond market to raise the rates to attract those investors back over to the bond market.
Of course, park your money here.
Right. So when you see the stock market doing really well, know that the pressure of the rates are going up.
Right.
And then when the stock market starts to settle down a little bit, then the bond market can settle down and we can get better rates. That's kind of how that works. Right. So 2026, I think, is going to be a fantastic year. I really do. I think we're going to see our rates between 5 and let's just say 5 and 6.25.
Okay,
is that fair?
I think that works. Yeah, I think that's awesome. I mean, speaking of that, Placer County's median household income is $114,000, up from $109 in 2022. Yeah. So we had an increase of income. Median price home between $670 and $685 in Placer County. So, I mean, hopefully those rates are going to help, because if not, obviously you're going to have to come in with a sizable down payment.
Yeah, you're very correct. If that's the right way of saying it. But if you take a median household income of 114, what is that, about $9,300 a month?
Yeah, something
like that. And half of that's $4650. Mm-hmm. And really, that's the max. Really, a 50% debt to income ratio.
I thought it was 43. No.
Well, 43 is the number that you see in textbooks. Actually, 38.
Is it? Yeah.
But 41 for FHA and VA for government loans. Yeah. But we go to 50%. They don't like to see anything over 50 on Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae.
Of course.
Which is conventional.
Debt to income ratio.
That's conventional financing.
Yes.
Right. But we can push the 50 number.
Okay.
So if we look at that number, you're looking at about 40. What'd I say? 4650, something like that.
Right.
That's the max with no other debt.
Yeah.
If you have a car payment, that car payment comes out of that.
Right.
So if
that
no other debt, no car payments, no credit card payments, no student loans, no alimony, no child support, nothing like that, then you're looking at 4650, which I'm not sure you'd have to have a decent down payment, at least 10 to 15% down,
at least
on the 680 price.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it makes it extremely difficult.
Right, affordability,
and that's household income, Mike.
Right,
that's not individual.
Okay,
so that's household. They kind of figure 1.5 or 1.5 people per household.
Correct.
Make an income.
Sure.
So it's going to be a tough year. It is.
Now, if we have that drop in rates, like we talked about, like say we get into mid fives or so, that obviously is going to help the consumer be able to qualify for a little more.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. The lower the rate, the more they can qualify.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So which helps. I think that hopefully we do get that rate adjustment. Well, of course, we just don't know what's going to end up happening, but I foresee it happening hopefully soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. So is now a good time to buy?
It is a great time to buy. Absolutely.
It's always a great time to buy, in my opinion. I'd love to discuss with somebody when it's not a good time to buy, right? Because there are some arguments made for that side of the coin, but for the most part, yeah, it's always a good time to buy, Mike.
I agree. It's going to be a great year in 26.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great year. I think, we have a lot to look forward to. Yeah. A lot of new changes in technology. I mean, AI is advancing so much. So, it's no longer Google. You just ask AI, okay, I need this, I need that. And add more prompts to it. It's just amazing that we're living in the time that we're living now. Yeah. And I think if you don't take advantage of, even on the housing, you ask AI, hey, try to find me a house that's in this and this and this. And then you kind of find that area that you really want to be in. Then you contact a realtor, the lender, get pre-approved, and get into the house you really want to get into.
I just heard somebody just married their AI
You're
partner.
kidding me. What?
People are taking this AI thing just a wee bit too far. They're
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, they're looking at AI like they're their partner. They won't make a move. Some people won't even make a move without talking to AI first.
Really?
Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy times that we live in. But you know what? My parents said the same thing, and their parents said the same thing. So it's the same thing, only different.
So yeah, exactly. It's like when we had the internet. Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, the internet!" Right? So that was the industrial revolution, was the internet, and then you have now AI. I think we're lucky to live in the time that we're living in now.
Yeah. And then my grandparents, your great grandparents, the horse, and car.
That's right.
It's always something.
Yes.
And so we'll get through this.
We will. Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you.
Absolutely, Mike. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.